a nigga can still cheat in marriage and then that ends in divorce, because you're not about to just be sitting around cheating on me. Wrong, bitch. Try that with somebody else. What do you bitches know? What do y'all know? How to work a motherfucking editing tool. That's it. Hey y'all, it's LorMadii, and it's like I said, because I'm back with another video. I said I'm back with another video for y'all. And yes, I know. I've been gone for like way too long. Like, it's like been 3 weeks since I uploaded a video, but y'all, I promise I have been making content. It's just so hard for me to upload right now because my computer wanna keep running out of storage. Every time I try to download a video, I can't download it because I don't have no storage. So it's just hard. It's been hard out here for a real nigga. But I finally made some storage on my computer, so a story time is coming out before this video. And yeah, that's on period. That's on period. So let me make this intro too long. So yeah, I went on my Instagram and I told y'all to like ask me like topics and stuff like that. I did it a long time ago, so if y'all don't remember, that's fine. But I went on my Instagram and I asked y'all to ask me like topic questions and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm going to go on ahead and talk about the topics that I asked y'all to like ask me, which I wanted to hear my opinion on. So we're gonna get onto that. And I have them on my computer. Like, I wrote the ones I wanted to talk about on my computer because I film on my phone. Yeah. So the first topic was ghosting. How I feel about ghosting. I feel like if you're gonna ghost somebody, like, you know, I don't know. I personally don't feel like it's completely wrong to ghost people. I'm not gonna lie. As a ghoster, like, I do that. Like, I don't know how to say, like, I do that. I will ghost the shit out of somebody, just because, like, I feel like if I don't want to talk to you no more, I don't want to talk to you no more. Like, if you're not doing it for me, you're not doing it for me. I don't want to talk to you no more. And sometimes people don't get it. Like, people don't get, like, okay, if I sit here and I'm telling you I don't want to talk to you no more, and you're like not getting it, I don't know what else you want me to tell you. Like, I don't want to talk to you no more. So you gotta get ghosted, baby. You just have to get ghosted. Like, I'm sorry, some people just have to get ghosted in order for you to, like, for them to grasp the concept that, like, you're not messing with them, you don't want them no more, you don't talk to them no more. Sometimes you just gotta, like, ghost people. As far as, like, if somebody did you wrong and you just up and stop talking to them without giving them, like, explanation, definitely 100% agree with that too, because you don't owe that person an explanation. You know what you did wrong. Why would I continue to talk to you after you did me wrong? Like, do I look like Boo the Fool? No. Bye-bye. You know what you did wrong. I'm not about to explain to you what you did wrong. Like, you know what you did, and I'm tired of it, so we're done. Period. But yeah, as far as ghosting, like, I definitely feel like that's something that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I know sometimes ghosting can be wrong because, like, all you had to do was tell that person you didn't want them more. You didn't have to, like, not talk to them ever again out of nowhere, because some people really be like falling in love and out of nowhere somebody just be like, I don't want to talk to you no more, you're done, we're done. But if somebody is ghosting you, like, fuck it, like, move on. Obviously they don't want you if they're ghosting you. Like, that's literally what it is. Like, it's nothing else. Like, if they're ghosting you, they don't want you, so move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, why even waste your time? Feel some type of way about somebody ghosting you, fuck you, move on. Her period. And if you're someone that's being ghosted, don't trip. It's okay. Everybody gets ghosted. Have I ever been ghosted? I don't think I've ever been ghosted to the extent where it was like I was really fucking with somebody and just out of nowhere stopped talking to me. No, never. That's never happened. But as far as like us having like a little mutual conversation and then they just never text back, yeah, it's happened. I don't really give a fuck though, because I am who I am, and what I'm not, see, I never be. Period. All right, the next one was cheating. I hate cheating with a passion. I do not condone cheating. Like, I don't condone that shit at all. I don't think nothing about cheating is cute. Like, if you're gonna cheat, why be with your person? You know what I'm saying? Like, break up with them, leave them if you're gonna cheat on them. Like, be single. Like, there's nothing wrong being single. Why do you need to cheat? You know what I'm saying? I personally do not like cheating. Like, I don't like cheating. I personally will never be a cheater. Like, I just can't come to the conclusion to cheat on somebody I love. I feel like if I'm telling you I love you, it's because I love you and I don't want you to feel no type of pain or hurt. Even before like you even find out, like I wouldn't want you to feel like that. So I'm not gonna go cheat on you because I don't want you to feel no pain. I don't want you to feel no hurt. I don't want you to feel like, oh, like that pain that comes with being a cheater, that pain that comes with finding out your spouse is cheating on you. I don't ever want nobody I'm telling them that I love to feel like that. So I'm not gonna cheat. I don't condone cheating. Now, have I been around my homegirls and they've been cheating on their nigga, or like their nigga was acting crazy and they then went and like talked or flirted with another nigga and I was like, girl, fuck that nigga? Maybe, but like in certain circumstances to that, like if a nigga keep playing with you, playing in your face, like, okay, bitch, that nigga wanna keep playing with you, you gonna play with that nigga. But like if your nigga or your girl is really like doing everything right and they're like loving you unconditionally, what are you cheating for? Like if you're not ready to be committed, then just say that. Like don't waste somebody's time by breaking their heart and cheating on them. Like you don't have to do that. So that right there, I do not condone. Like if I knew my friends like nigga was like doing the best for them and they was like, you know what I'm saying, I would be like, bitch, why are you doing that? Like what are you cheating for? What are you being a cheater for? You don't need to cheat. Like stop cheating on a nigga. I would really talk some sense to my homegirl, like, bitch, what are you doing? Like you don't need to do that. Like stop, chill the fuck out. Like you're gonna hurt that person and you say that you love them. Don't do that. But yeah, personally, cheating, I don't think cheating is cute. I don't condone cheating. I just feel like why? And this generation definitely tries to normalize cheating and like getting your lick back and all that shit. I don't know. I just feel like you always want to be on the good side of the karma stick. You don't ever want to be on the bad side. And I feel like you getting your lick back is still going to be you doing something wrong. Like two wrongs don't make a right. So yeah, and then like on TikTok and shit, they be like, I just cussed him out for cheating on me the whole time I've been cheating. I just never got caught. I don't think that should be evil because like, bitch, what are you not together for? Like break up. Obviously don't need to be together. Y'all keep cheating on each other. That shit's not cute. Next topic, teen pregnancy. When it comes to teen pregnancy, personally, I just feel like teenagers shouldn't be having kids. Like I don't care what y'all say. Don't come on motherfucking comments talking about nothing. I will turn them bitches off because I'm not about to argue with y'all. I'm not. I feel like teen pregnancy is not something I'm going to sit up here and be like, oh yeah, get pregnant, oh yeah, have a baby, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. When you're like 16 through 14, 13 through fucking 18, I'm not going to sit there and be like, yeah, have a baby, get pregnant. No, I'm not going to sit there and condone that. Sorry, I don't. If my little sister came to me and said, Maddie, I'm pregnant, I'm going to be looking at her like, you for real? Like I'm gonna be hurt. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna disown her. I'm gonna try my best to take care of her and help her and like guide her in the right direction of what she wants to do. Even if she wanted to keep her baby, I'm still be like, sister, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be there for her as a big sister. But like I personally would not want my little sister to be carrying a baby at 15. Like, and I'm not saying that, you know, parents that like have had kids at like 14 and 15 and 16, 17, 18, 19 don't do a damn good job at having raised fucking superstars and like geniuses and shit like that. I'm not saying that, but you're going to struggle. It's that simple. Like you're young, you're learning yourself. 9 times out of 10 the other person is learning themselves. Like you're gonna struggle. Like I don't think I've ever seen a teen parent who said like, oh, I had no struggles, it was easy, because I've never seen a parent open out their mouth and say that I've never had a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And it's just harder when you're a teen because like you want to do shit, you want to hang out with your friends, you want to, you know what I'm saying, like all that shit gotta get cut to the side, and you're still going to be like, oh damn, like I have a baby at the end of the day, but you still want to do what you want to do because you're a teenager. I personally just feel like your teen life is something that you should be experiencing, not something that you should be experiencing with a child. I just personally feel like no. Now if you want to have a baby at like 18, 19 when you're out of high school, that's whatever floats your boat. I personally still think that's too young. I think 20 is too young to be having a baby, but I mean, you can't tell me, you can't, looking at all these people in my age bracket having babies, obviously they don't feel the same. So, but I personally feel like 20 is too young too. This is your life to live. Like you're supposed to be living it up, experiencing yourself, learning yourself. I pretty am sure that every 20-year-old out this bitch do not completely know who they are and where they're going. And personally for me, when I decide to settle down and have a baby, I want to be able to be like, this is my plan, this is my goal in life. Because like I feel like you can never be prepared for a child. Like, you can never properly prepare that like for a baby. But I feel like financially, emotionally, all that stuff. I feel like I want to just be mentally okay before I have a child. So I feel like having a teen parent and being a teen parent, having a child as a teen makes it harder, because you're sitting there like, what the fuck am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? Yeah. So I don't condone it. I'm not gonna judge you if you give it. I'm not judgmental. So if a teen was pregnant, I'm not gonna be like, this bitch pregnant, oh wow. I mean, actually I'm not really lie. I'm not gonna sit in your face and lie. Like, if somebody came to me and it was like, oh, like, so-and-so pregnant, she's 14, I'm gonna be like, what? Like, wow, what the fuck? Like, what? But at the same time, I'm gonna be like, okay. Like, I'm gonna be in my head like, why are you having sex that young? Like, I feel like that's still too young to be having sex, but you know, it's not my uterus, it's not my vagina, not my child. So I really wouldn't really give a fuck, to be honest. I'm not gonna sit there and like bash nobody, but I'm gonna have my own opinions. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna like state them, because that's not my place to state them. Who gives a fuck about what I think? But I'm gonna have my own opinions in my head. The next one, marriage. I guess it's like, do I agree or do I disagree with marriage? First of all, I totally agree with marriage. I think marriage, like, people want to try to say marriage is not all that, like marriage is just a contract, bitch, shut up. Like, no, marriage is just, I just feel like, if you love me, why not give me your last name? If you love me, why not put a ring on it and make it official? Like, let's be official to the world and to the court. Like, it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't like, I feel like, yeah, marriage is a big thing. Like, I feel like I want to be married. Like, and I feel like ain't no nigga ready to try to talk me out of it. Like, oh, I don't believe in marriage, I don't want to be married. Okay, bitch, then you're not the nigga for me. You're not the nigga for me. If you don't want to be married, you're not the nigga for me. She fly. Cause like, no, like, I want to be married. I want to walk around with a big ass rock on my left hand, period. I want to say that's my husband and not have to be like, that's my husband, but like, that's not my husband, you know? No, I want my kids to know, oh yeah, mommy and daddy got married. And I'm not saying like, you know, marriage is all that, because sometimes a married nigga still gonna cheat. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. But I feel like, if you love me enough, why are you cheating? You know what I'm saying? And personally, I need to be very comfortable in my relationship before I say yes to somebody proposing to me, because I need to make sure that you're not gonna do all that. Like, but then, like, how can you know? It's weird. It's a really touchy subject, because like, I personally do want to be married, but like, a nigga can still cheat in marriage and then that ends in divorce, because you're not about to just be sitting around cheating on me. Wrong, bitch. Try that with somebody else. Yeah. And like, you know, a lot of marriages do end up in divorce, especially being black. Like, in the black community, a lot of the marriages do end up in divorce. But I want to beat the odds. I want to be freaking married to my husband till I'm in the grave. And either I become a widow or he becomes, what is it? A widow or a widower, a widowee? I don't fucking know. Whatever men are when their wife dies. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. Period. But yes, I believe in marriage. I hope it's not too dark. I hope it's not really dark. I'm trying to sit in front of the light and it's like 8 o'clock, sun going down, but that's just the tea, whatever. I need to get this video out. Whatever. Okay, so the next topic is becoming a stripper. This one, I chose this topic because it's so funny to me. Like, that's so random. Like, you know what I'm saying? My personal opinions on someone who's going to be a stripper or trying to become a stripper. Like, if my friend came to me and was like, Maddie, I'm going to become a stripper, I'm going to sit her down and be like, why? Why do you want to be a stripper? Why is that your option? Like, there's a million other jobs that you can get. Why do you want to be a stripper? Like, what is the point of you becoming a stripper? Like, I feel like that's something that you should do when that's like your last resort. Like, some people don't have any other option. They don't have the ability to work at a regular job. They don't have the ability to work during the day. So that's different. Like, that's different. Like, but girl, if you're living at home with your parents and you just need a little bit of cash here and there every 2 weeks is fine. Like, why are you becoming a stripper? Like, are you becoming a stripper because that's really what you want to do, or you become a stripper because you just press for some money? And I personally feel like that's not the way to go. Only because, like, becoming a stripper comes with a lot. Like, you gotta deal with like niggas, and you gotta deal with club scene, and you gotta deal with females, you gotta deal with drugs and alcoholism, and just different negative things come with becoming that and entering into that world. And I wouldn't want that for my friends. So I'm not judgmental, like I told y'all. Like, I'm not gonna judge nobody that's a stripper. I'm not gonna judge my friend if she came to me and was like, I'm a stripper. I'm not gonna judge her. Or if I meet somebody that's a stripper, I'm not gonna be like, yo, you're a stripper, like I can't talk to you. No. But if my friend came to me and said she wanted to be one, I'm gonna be like, why? Why do you want to be that? Like, why is that an occupation for you? Tell me your story, and if it makes sense to me, then I'll be like, okay, bitch, I support you 100%. If it don't make sense to me, I'm gonna sit there and try to like give you other options, because no, like, not that it's nasty to be a stripper or nothing like that, but it comes with a lot. So why do you want to do that? Like, especially this young, like, what the fuck? Like, come on, you got other options to do, other shit to do. Like, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to expose yourself to that world if you don't have to? So I'm not against it, but I'm not for it either. Like, I don't think that it should be a first decision. I definitely think it should be a last resort. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't get what I'm saying, I really don't give a fuck. Say. All right, next topic. Going to college. This is how I feel about college. I'm in college. That's just that. say. I'm in college, but I definitely feel like college is something that you don't have to go to. You don't have to go to college to be successful in this world, especially in the time and day and age we live in now. You literally don't have to go to college to be a successful person. Like, people try to force that on you, like, oh, you had to go to college to do this, you have to go to college, but you really don't. Like, you really don't. But at the same time, I do believe that having a degree is the perfect way to have a fallback plan, because if YouTube was to give out and people start making money off that, or the internet shut down, what the fuck can you do? What can you offer to the world other than a pretty face or a style, a sense of style and shit like that? Like, what can you offer to the world? That's why I'm in nursing school, because if a fucking global pandemic can take us all out, I want to be able to contribute to that. I want to be able to, you know, go ahead and like do what I do. Like, imagine if the fucking world was coming to an end and it was no fucking technology. All you had was what you know. What do you bitches know? What do y'all know? How to work a motherfucking editing tool. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that, but like, no, like, I feel like you need to know a little bit of something else. Like, you need to have multiple places of knowledge and interest so that your mind can always be going and you can always know everything. I don't feel like once you get successful off YouTube, you should just be like, oh, I'm a YouTuber and I'm done getting successful in life. Like, no, like, the fuck? I feel like pick up a different trade so you can know multiple shit. And I feel like that's what college like forces you to do in a way. Like, it forces you to learn multiple things that like you might not want to know, but you're going to learn that shit because you have to. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. Like, in nursing school, or with nursing, I'm not even in my nursing like classes yet, but I'm learning all this other shit that like the foundation of it. So it's like, I know all this, and now I'm gonna go to nursing school and I'm gonna know all that, and now I know all this together. I'm a fucking genius. But do I think college is a scam? Hell yeah, I definitely think college is a scam. I think they definitely scam the shit out of you. Sit in a lecture and 9 times out of 10 you're teaching yourself. I'm paying all this money to teach my damn self. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. College, and definitely quarantine college, the biggest scam on earth, because these professors are bullshit. I just feel like college is definitely a scam on the high key end, but I definitely think at the same time it's a really good investment. And I feel like, you know, a degree can get you a long way when you think smart about it. You know, this is for my business majors. I'm not a business major, but I have friends and family that are business majors. Don't let anybody tell you that your business major isn't going to get you anywhere, and that that's the easy way out, because if you're really dedicated to it, it really can take you far having a business major. So I just wanted to throw that out there, because people always trying to down business majors and shit like that, because they're like, that's easy, that's the easy way out. But like, you know, it's still school, and our science majors need to appreciate everybody who's in school, because we be dogging the people that's not in the science, that's not science majors or STEM majors. Like, come on, uplift everybody. Next topic, the COVID vaccine. This is one that I wasn't really going to touch on, but I got it 4 times. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk about that shit because I don't care about what nobody got to say. I know I'm not anti-vax, but I'm anti-vax for me. Medicine is not getting the vaccine. I'm not. And I don't care what nobody say. Please let me know in my comments like, you're dumb, you're putting this person in jeopardy, your family. No, the fuck I'm not. By the grace of God, I went through this whole pandemic without having COVID. I just pray that I continue to be like that. I thank God for that, and I thank my immune system for that. But I personally am just not going to get the COVID vaccine. It's like doing a lot of research on the vaccine. There's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons. And I feel like the cons are really, really negative. Like, it's not just a simple, oh, you're sick for a day or two, like whoop-de-whoop, like with the flu shot or whatever. It's literally like shit can really happen to you. Like, people's faces out here getting paralyzed. My best friend told me like for 2 days her body was twitching, like literally like twitching. Fuck no. I'm sorry, like that threw me off. Like, what, you just walk around and you just like you got Tourette's or something. No, not for me. My friend brother had an allergic reaction to it, literally almost fucking died. I think he like 13. I don't know, but either way, he's still a little boy. He's in the 9th grade. Like, no, that's not for me. Like, that's not for me. I have a really, 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 really sensitive body. It reacts to shit negatively 9 times out of 10. A COVID vaccine, I just feel like it's going to be too strong for my body, and you cannot make one drug for 1 billion people and think that it's going to have the same reaction for one person. Like, no. Like, that's why medicines come with side effects, and some people get those side effects and some people don't. But like, you're not going to sit here and force me to get a vaccine because that's what you want me to do. Like, no. Sorry, you're not. And I also feel like that's crazy that schools are forcing students to get vaccinated to go back on campus. It's not fair. Like, how are you gonna force me to get a vaccine? Like, if I personally don't want to get that vaccine, why do I have to get it? Like, why? And I feel like now, the age that we are at now, it's more like I have a voice. Like, I can say what I want and I can feel how I want. I don't want to get that. And it's nothing like, I don't know, I personally just don't agree with the whole like incentive shit and like how everything is. Like, it's just fishy. That's my whole thing. Like, it's just that it's not enough hardcore evidence, enough hardcore knowledge on it for me to be like, I'm gonna get that and I agree with that. No, like, it's too much shit. Like, it's too fishy. Like, this fucking pandemic came out of nowhere, and then out of nowhere y'all magically just come up with this vaccine, and then y'all testing people literally like lab rats because y'all don't even know what the outcomes of the vaccines are for real until somebody come up with a different fucking outbreak from it. And I'm just sitting here like, you won't fucking lab rat test me, bitch. You won't. Like, no. Like, I just don't feel like, no. Like, I feel like that's just not, no. Like, I feel like the government is trying to force it on you. Like, if it wasn't forced and I could just be like, maybe I'm gonna go get vaccinated today, whoop-de-whoop, after I did my research. But I feel like it's forced. And when stuff is forced upon you, you gotta start seeing why. And honestly, I feel like the forced shit is just too much because they're trying to force life to be back normal. Baby, life is never going to be back normal. It's that simple. Like, life is never going to be back to our normal. It's just that simple. Like, and especially not within those 2 years. We've been dealing with COVID for what, 2 years? Life is 2 years or a year. I don't fucking know. A year or 2 years. It feels like 2 years, but it probably isn't 2 years. I don't really know. But either way, life is not going to go back to normalcy within that little bit of time. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care what vaccine you come with. Life is not going to go back to that normal shit that we're used to before pre-COVID. Like, no, it's not. It's going to take a while. Like, I'm talking about we probably don't be back normal for like cool 5 years. Like, cool 5-6 years. Like, and that's okay. Let this shit run its course. That's just what the fuck you gotta do. Unfortunately, people are dying, yes, but like, that's just what happened. People die every day, B. People die from the common cold. Y'all don't even have a motherfucking vaccine for the common cold. And y'all want me to get a COVID vaccine? And for one of you bitches to be in my comments like, there's multiple strands of the motherfucking common cold. And just like COVID, you can literally have this COVID vaccine and get COVID again. Is this camera on? Is this camera on?
Stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Yeah, no. That's where you lost me. That's where you lost me. That's where you lost me. Before you come in my comments trying to argue with me about COVID, trust and believe I will argue the fuck back with you about that, because best believe. While it may be some pros, it's definitely some motherfucking cons. And guess what? Nobody's sticking no motherfucking needle in me. And I'm not getting vaccinated. So if you don't want to be around me because I'm not vaccinated, then shoot fly for you. And fuck, I'm not getting a vaccine, period. Next one. Drinking and smoking. I don't really have an opinion on this. I don't really care. Like, I personally don't drink. I personally don't smoke. Well, backtrack. I don't drink all the time. I don't even like hard liquor. I'm more of a wine, Sutter Homes, Pink Moscato type of bitch. Okay. But if that's not you, that's not you. So I'm not judgmental. Like, my friends love the Henny, the Pat and the Braun, the motherfucking Casamigos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be like, oh bitch, do you? And I might spit a little something here and here, deuce. You know what I'm saying? But personally, I'm not a drinker. Like, I don't drink heavy. I don't like to drink. I'm a social drinker. Like, we out at a little club or not club, what the fuck, at a little lounge or a little, you know, something whoop-de-whoop. I might get a little mixed drink here and there, but like, I'm not going, I don't know. I never been fucked up, and I don't ever want to be fucked up. As far as smoking, I've never hit a blunt, never gonna hit a blunt, don't want to smoke. I have family that smokes, friends that smokes, everybody smokes around me. Literally, I'm this person right here, and there's people there on both sides of me smoking. But I'm just not going to smoke. Like, I'm just not going to do that. That's just not something I'm going to do, because that's just not me. If that's you, that's you. But you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it. Like, I just personally don't want to have a drug in me that makes me feel like I can't function without it. And I don't care what nobody say. That's what weed does to you after a while. Like, after a while, it does that to you. You cannot function without that shit. You can't eat. You can't sleep. You can't have a positive attitude or a normal attitude without smoking. And that's something that's just not for me. Like, if I can't be positively myself without a drug in me, I'm not going to use that drug. That's not for me. So, with that being said, I will not be smoking no motherfucking blunt. I will not be hitting nobody's weed, none of that. But like, I'm not gonna say I'll never try marijuana. Like, I'll eat an edible. I've never ate one before, but I will eat one. I told my friends I would eat one just so they want to see me high. I'm like, okay, I'll eat an edible just to like intrigue y'all interest, but I'm not smoking a blunt, like, ever. Like, I'm not doing that. That's just not something I want to do. And I've watched my people in my family, like, literally, like, I don't care what nobody say, you can get addicted to weed. It's that simple. Or whatever the fuck what is mixed in with it, people get addicted to it. And I just feel as though, like, if you feel like you have to have that shit every single day of your life, that's an expensive habit. Baby, no, that's not for me. That's not something I'm interested in. But I don't have no judgment against anybody that does it. My friends do it. My mom do it. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's y'all. I love y'all equally, all the same. I just not gonna do it. You can't peer pressure me into doing it either. Period. And that's the last topic for the video. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. So, like, 4 girls, and I kind of clicked on y'all Instagrams, and they looked a little young. They mentioned peer pressure, and I was like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? People actually really do be getting peer pressure, and they really be young. Personally, I feel like if any of your friends are peer pressuring you, they're not your friend. You have to be mindful of that. You have to watch those kind of friends, because if you're telling someone no, and they're steady saying, you're lame, you're a clown, like, you're not, because you don't want to do this, or you don't want to do that, like, bitch, mind your business. If I said no, then I said no. And I personally feel like if somebody's doing that to you, making you feel insecure about your decision, then they're not your friend, period. And you need to tell them bitches to shoe fly shoe. But yeah, personally, I just feel like nobody should be threatening you or making you feel any type of way to do something you don't want to do, especially when it comes to drugs, sex, stealing, robbing, anything that you don't want to do. No, they should not be making you feel insecure about not wanting to do that, because that's not normal. The fuck? Like, if you know you're gonna get in trouble for doing it, don't do it. Like, period. And don't let no nigga peer pressure you into having sex, ladies. Don't do it. And like friends are going to peer pressure you. It's that simple. Like my friends to this day peer pressure me. Like it's that simple. But it's about you having a mind of your own. Are you going to be able to sit there and be like, didn't I just tell you no? Like, stop asking me. And if your friends be like, bitch, or they don't want to be around you because you told them no, they're not your friends. My friends literally, like, they try to peer pressure me to do anything. Like, oh, Maddie, hit this blunt. And I be looking at them like, bitch, now you know. And they be like, I'm just playing. They don't never catch an attitude like, oh my God, bitch, I hate you, you don't smoke, da-da-da. Or, bitch, I hate you, you won't drink this. No, because they're my friends. And they fuck with me and not what I don't want to do. You get what I'm saying? That's something y'all need to be mindful of. Don't let nobody peer pressure you into doing shit. Have a mind of your own. Everybody needs to be independent and think independent. It's too many copycats in this world. We need more independent people. Think independently, period. But yeah. So that's just my teas and my topics for today. I want to say thank you all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the girl's coming back with more videos. I'll be trying to keep up with the consistency. Life just be like, that'd be life to me. It'd be like, mink, mink, mink. And I'd be like, literally dying out this bitch. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All my social medias will always be in the description box down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to talk, chit chat, you know what I'm saying? I'm always free. You can DM me on Instagram, Twitter. You can even DM me on YouTube, whatever. Email me. All that stuff is in the description box down below. Don't forget to shop lip wigs. You can't shop right now because we're on a pause, but when it does come back, don't forget to shop, period. Peace out, y'all.